Hey guys, this is Eric Weingarten with Weingarten Racing. In this video, in just a little bit, what you're going to start seeing is you're going to see every one of the cam cards and dyno sheets for all the competitors that competed. So it's all going to be in this video. The downside, it's not going to be the most easy thing to see because it's a YouTube format. So what I'm trying to say is there won't be any voiceover, so you won't hear me talking here in a little bit. It'll simply be, the first thing you're going to see will be the ranking. So it's a sheet, and it has all the competitors ranked from 1 to 23. It has their average horsepower, their average torque, their peak horsepower, and peak torque. It's all there. Problem is, if you're watching on your cell phone, it's going to be very hard to see without pausing the video to stop it. If you're one of the guys that just hovers over a video because you don't want to watch an ad, it's too small, you'll never be able to see it, just being honest. But after that ranking that you have, the first thing you'll see is a cam card, and it'll be GPIs because they happen to be first. You'll see their cam card. You'll actually see them do a dyno run, and then you'll see their dyno sheets. And from that point on, you'll see a cam card, dyno sheet, cam card, dyno sheet. No voice. So as far as the video, it's going to be pretty boring because it's simply pictures flashing every 7 seconds. So you pretty much have to pause it to look at what you want to see. As I told you from the beginning, I would share all the information from the cam challenge, even if you didn't donate, would eventually make it on to YouTube. It's been almost a month since that cam challenge has happened, and here's all that. Now, I'll be doing separate videos to break it down and kind of show you how some of the things stacked up, because as you'll notice from this one, it's pretty boring. Because you pretty much, I mean, it's got a bunch of facts, but it's too much to make a long description thing, and most people wouldn't watch it. So that's what this one is. For those that have donated, and I do appreciate that, so the ones that donated, you already have the link. So if you have donated for whatever reason, you don't have the link to view all this on your computer or your phone, you can view it on either one, and it's way easier if you have the link. And you've purchased the donations. If you don't have it, email me, weingartenracing@gmail.com, and I'll get that to you again. You should already have it. For those that still want to view it easier, it's simple. In this video, there's a description. So if you click the video, there's a description. If you click in that description, there'll be a link to purchase the link that you can buy to view this stuff. So in the description of this video, click the link, purchase it, and then it'll be on your screen. And if you're like, that's not fair. I've said this many times, every dyno session that you watch, besides the cam challenge, has cost me thousands. No, YouTube did not even come close to covering the cost. If you don't believe me, because why not? There's a website called, I think it's Social Blade. Yeah, that's what it's called, Social Blade. You can look up any YouTube video channel, and they'll tell you how much money they make. And you can look and see how much money I make in a month. And I want you to know one dyno bill is about $1,000, which brings up this. If you donated to the LS Cam Challenge anyway, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm going to be back on the dyno with the LS. I'm going to be testing instead of AFR, CNC ported LS3 Mongoose heads. Those will be tested. Also the Brodix heads, the BR3s that I mildly ported. And I'm also going to try some different cams that were in the cam challenge. If you have the link because you donated, I'm going to drop that stuff in after I'm done doing the dyno test, which means if you have the link, you can click back in, and all of a sudden, you're going to see a couple new dyno sheets in there. Will those eventually make a YouTube video? Yeah, way down the road, because a lot of stuff's got to go on before that. But for those that purchase the link, it's just going to drop there. So you're going to get to see it probably Friday. It'll appear in the link, depending on how things, if not by Monday, because I'm going to be gone for quite a bit of stuff. Anyway, I know it seems like I'm rambling and telling you a lot of stuff. Point is, if you want to view it easier, buy the link. It's in the description. Without the people that donated, this cam challenge wouldn't happen. Which brings up this. Last thing, and then I'll get to the stuff. The next cam challenge is the small block Ford cam challenge. That's right, Ford. It's going to be a Windsor based. This is going to take place in March or February. If you would like to enter, email me at weingartenracing@gmail.com and tell me why you would want to enter. 10 of the other competitors, and I will announce those probably on Saturday, because I've already got the list. 10 of the other competitors that competed in the LS Challenge will be back to compete in that Ford. There's one spot available for all the rest of you. You're like, well, that's not fair. If more donations come in, because I'm also putting a link in the description to donate to the Ford Cam Challenge. If more donations come in, then I could buy more dyno time. I could test more cams, and those would be part of the challenge. So that's how the LS thing worked, by the way, because initially it was only going to be 10. At the end, it was 23. And truthfully, we tested 26 camshafts. The rest of them just weren't part of the challenge, but we're on the same days. So more donations, more cams to get tested. It's pretty simple. Now, enough of me rambling, because I know you're like, I'd like to see the data, and most of you have already scrolled right past it to realize you're going to have to pause and watch this. Here is all of the data, and feel free to leave comments as much as you want. So anyway, more testing tomorrow. You guys will get to see that on the link. You guys, I'm no Superman. I do not port cast iron heads. I get asked at least once a week, and it's usually from fans that watch my videos, clearly not all the way to the end. I do not port cast iron heads. I do know someone now who does, and that's going to be in a later video because that one's cool. But anyway, I don't port cast iron heads. I'm no Superman. You guys take care.